Will a chicken eat an egg that's filled with mustard? Well, there's the chickens, there's the egg. By golly, there's the mustard. We're gonna find out today. Now listen, I've already done this little experiment one time, and actually it got like 22 million views on YouTube Shorts, which is absolutely insane. I'm gonna have to take the hair down. We're getting crazy today. Before we get started, let's take a look back at those viral shorts. And I'm gonna pretty much sum up everything that we know from those videos up to this point. So the purpose of the viral mustard egg series was to stop my chickens from eating their own eggs, not necessarily to prove whether or not chickens hated mustard. The day after I'd put the eggs in the nest, I found that they hadn't even been touched, which kind of made me think it might have worked, but for some reason, the eggs were still there. Day 3, the mustard eggs were gone, but commenters had suggested that maybe a mouse or a snake were eating the eggs, which I still think is possible, but we literally caught one of our chickens nostril deep in eggs, and upon more than one occasion, which led to the legend of Candace, the cannibal chicken. Eventually, we put trail cameras in the coop to try and determine who all the egg eaters were, and didn't really see much but Candace being her suspicious self. But John discovered her one day just shamelessly going to town on an egg. So did we learn anything from all this? Not really much about mustard or chickens, but we personally identified our guilty egg eater who we ended up kicking out of the coop. So the question still stands, do chickens really hate mustard, and would it stop them from eating an egg? We find out today. These guys right here are gonna be the guinea pigs. How do you feel about being a guinea pig, Hefner? He don't care. If he doesn't eat mustard, I'll just tell you this, chickens don't like mustard because Hefner will literally eat anything. I've literally seen him eat his own poop before. Low-key disgusting, but it's true. We're gonna make a teeny tiny hole right there. That went a lot better than what I thought, to be honest. Insert the syringe. We're just gonna pull it out. Just like so. Bada bing, bada boom, squirt it. That egg is completely empty now. All we have to do is put some mustard in it. Filling her up. All right, well, there we go. This egg is now completely full of mustard. But get this, we're not only gonna do mustard, we're gonna do some hot sauce. And we're gonna find out how they react. Woo! We have a hot sauce filled egg. We have a mustard filled egg. I think it's time that we finally get an answer to this. So without further ado, I think first, since the mustard one is the one we're all wondering about, let's just go ahead and do the hot sauce. All right, John, I think there's only one thing to do. I'm here to get the angles for you guys, to really find out the truth. So I'm gonna take the GoPro, I'm gonna get first person footage. I don't know if I can get over here. Everything to the left, thank God. My chickens are currently eating eggs, and I'll show you guys something toward the end of the video. If you're having the same problem, something that we've had a lot of luck with, John, recently, right? I'll show you guys that. It probably wouldn't hurt to try these things if these end up working, along with what I'm gonna show you guys. All right, well, we're gonna live chicken cam here. Look at Red. Red's always the one that's a little suspicious. Now the other Red, I don't know if it's just Rhode Island Red thing. My Rhode Island Reds, what's this guy doing? Hey, don't come over here. Don't come over here. This is Hefner right here. I'm gonna set this egg down and just see what happens. Don't come over here. All right, let's see what they do. Chicken cam. Here we are. What are they doing? I guess, hey, ow, that hurt. I guess all the, hey, get away, hey. Get away! I got a mouth full of chicken poop. So all that leaked out. I don't know if that's gonna really, see what she does here. Oh, she's drinking it. Oh, she's shaking her head. Yeah, she is. Here's Candace. Look at Candace. What's she gonna do? Oh, she's pecking the egg. I was gonna say I'm kind of impressed because they haven't pecked the egg up to this point. They're not really messing with it, John. You seeing this? They're not messing with it. Not big fans of the sauce. Candace, I'm proud of you. They're drinking it, and they're, oh yeah, I can imagine. I'm so sorry. Candace, you like hot sauce?
Look, she's trying to wipe off her beak.
You're trying to wipe off your beak, huh?
The game hen over there.
Maybe hot sauce is the answer. Now, I don't think chickens taste heat. I don't think they have whatever kind of receptors that's in their mouth. I don't think that they got those. Poop on my glasses, trying to wipe that off. So nobody really pecked at the egg a whole lot, which I'm honestly very impressed with. Every time they get a bite of it, they're like swinging their beaks. Right, John? You seeing that? They're not a fan of the hot sauce, the hot wing sauce.
They have to rub their beak on the ground.
Yeah, they're not a fan. They're shaking their head, rubbing the beak on the ground, trying to get it off. Since we tried the hot sauce egg inside the coop with those guys, I'm gonna try to get John Henry and the Skinwalker over here and see what they think about the mustard egg. All right, here we go. I don't know if I can get as close to these guys. I'm just gonna give them a little roll. What's she doing? What's she doing? She eating it? She's just looking at it. She's just looking at it. Oh, she's just gonna pass it. No, she ain't passing it by. Here comes Hefner, or Hugh. Hugh, what are you doing? Hugh, what are you doing? Don't come over here. The skinwalker's not even gonna try it. Okay, we got the egg right here. I can't get these guys to comply to even do our little experiment. So I guess we're just gonna have to go back to these guys that's in the coop and see what they think about it. See if they have a different reaction to that versus the hot sauce. Have you seen the ducks?
No, I'm not.
Oh, here they are. God, scared me to death. Sorry, I forgot about the project for a minute. I don't know why we didn't think to look back there. That's where they always are, but dadgummit. Conway, you scared me. Let's see what happens. There we go. Red's in there. Red's in there.
Candace is going crazy.
Candace is going wild for it. She's got mustard. Oh, she doesn't like the mustard. Candace is just going at it right now. Which we know Candace, she got a weird taste anyway. The mustard isn't stopping them at all. They ain't worried about it. I think that's pretty conclusive right there, don't you, John? The mustard didn't deter them at all. They just kept going. It didn't even bother them. The hot sauce, there's actually a puddle of hot sauce still laying over there. I'm looking at it right now, and they're just going to town on the mustard. The thing is, we tried this before. We just actually put their food in the mustard and gave it to them. They didn't really act like they liked it. If you look at both experiments together, maybe their hunger for eggs just overpowered that mustard thing. But it definitely seemed in this experiment that they didn't like the hot sauce more than they didn't like the mustard. So I would say, going forward, first of all, I would say that the mustard trick really didn't even work for us, John. I think it's a series of other things that we did after the mustard trick. Even though it does say on Google that chickens hate mustard, I don't know really where that come from, but I think I've proven today that mustard is not going to stop them. They're over there eating mustard right now. But I will show you our little trick that has worked for us. We had got down to as low as 1 egg every 2 days. I'll show you exactly what we did to change that. Now I've already gathered eggs today, so we're probably not gonna have that many left in here. But these guys right here, now I had to put this stick up here to hold this back. This middle one really doesn't get used, but these little curtains that I have made right here, we do have an egg in here, John. We got another egg. This keeps them from seeing inside the nest. A lot of times with chickens, you gotta realize they have little teeny tiny brains, right? So if it's out of sight, most of the time it's out of mind. Hopefully you got some answers out of this whole experiment. Like I said, I don't think putting mustard in your eggs is gonna solve your chicken eating their egg problems. Eventually what helped us solve our problem is we identified the egg eater, Candace, the cannibal chicken. We exiled her from the coop. We changed our food, make sure they had plenty of protein. We supplemented calcium, and then we made the final change of putting curtains inside their nest, and that was the final cherry on top. Our egg production ever since has been awesome. So make sure to put some curtains on those nests, and also I would say if you would raise them up higher where they can't see them as easily, that would probably also be a good bet. But I appreciate you guys for watching. Make sure to subscribe, hit the bell notification. We'll catch you guys on the next one.